Well, guys, I've been working on my motorbike. I'm going to show you what happened. So I took a bunch of fairing off, and just to access the engine a little bit better. So yeah, I did fairings on both sides here, and so what happened is when I last changed my oil. The oil filter sits behind this cap, right? It's got these four bolts holding it in place. This is where you put the oil in the engine, and then you drain it from the bottom. So ever since I did the oil change, I've been getting a really annoying slow leak. You can kind of see where I parked the bike. It's like a very slow leak. It wasn't enough to where I had to top it off every time. So the way you check the oil on a motorbike typically is you lean it. I'm pulling back on it because it's leaning right now on an angle on a kickstand. I don't have a center stand for this type of bike, but so what you do is you make it so it's level, right? So it's not tipping over either side. And you can see a little window there, and there's oil in there. So it stopped leaking. So what happened is there's a gasket when you take the cap off, and then the filter comes out. So I put a brand new filter and a brand new gasket. But what happened is maybe I didn't clean the cap off properly, or it had a piece of dirt right here in between the gasket and the cap, and it would just slowly leak. It would leak along the engine block, and then it would leak here underneath. And I thought it was leaking from somewhere else, but no, it was right because of I wasn't paying attention when I put the gasket on. So now it stopped leaking. So eventually I got to put all this fairing back on, but this fairing got kind of busted. So you can actually buy these fairings. This is one piece and that's another piece. You can actually buy them separately from the dealer. And so I'll be replacing this one for sure. And maybe, there's another one. I forget where it is. This is the front of the rad. It goes, well, no, the rad is up there, but it goes here. That one is good. And the skid plate looks in really good condition. There's no cracks or anything. So I'm going to replace some parts on it. Yeah, I mean, this bike has been through a lot. So I did the air filter. That's where we keep our registration and paperwork. This is the battery here. Where's that air filter? I did it this spring, and I think it's in here. I think that's the air filter. So it's really nice and high. So if you go in deep water, that's like almost a couple feet in the water before any water gets sucked into the air filter. So it's a dual sport. It's made to go off-roading. And I was going to see something here. I hear this noise in the back. What is going on? I'm curious. Okay. Guess they're doing renovations. So I'm just going to... It's so hot, man. It's like 30 degrees Celsius. It's been like that all week, and I'm just not able to focus on the office. I got a bunch of paperwork to do, but I just cannot get myself to do. We don't have aircon here. So I was going to sit down. And what better way than sit down and have a cold one, right? Let's see what I can find in here. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm just, I was thinking today that, let me get set up. I got some explaining to do. Yeah, so we hit 30 today. I don't know if you can see that. Hard to see there. Right. So it's been super hot all week. I'm just sweating bullets and I'm gonna crack open a cool one. Listen to this. Oh yeah. Don't you love the sound of a woohoo? I even got some beer in my lens. Damn it. Okay, I hope that's clear enough to see. All right. Cheers. So you may be wondering why I'm talking to a spoon. Well, it's because I broke my mic, or the handle for my mic. Well, I didn't break it; it just broke itself. Like, it's crazy. So I just use a spoon, which is metal, which is kind of nice. I think I can get used to this. It's magnetic, right? So it just sticks there, and bob's your ankle. So it makes me look like I'm talking to a spoon. I got this from a video I saw last week, and I said, hey, it's a good idea. And yeah, I should change my channel to Paul Reporting to the Spoon. So I'm looking online here. I'm following these YouTubers in Cambodia because I'm planning to move eventually in 2 or 3 years to move to Cambodia as part of my retirement program. So these couples, these individuals, so many of them, in Cambodia, you do not need a driver's license to ride a motorbike that's 125cc or smaller. Now, the bike I showed you just now, that's 300cc. And I think in Canada, if it's 50cc, you don't need a motorcycle license. But in Cambodia, it's 125. So you'll see little kids, like 10-year-old, riding these motorbikes, no license, no helmet, no insurance, no problem. And a lot of expats, a lot of people that retire there are doing the same, because if you don't need to have a driver's license, I mean, that's one less expense, one less worry to think about, right? And these guys are absolutely crazy. They are crazier than me. They take these little, even the 110cc scooters, fully loaded with camping gear and 2 people out off-roading. I can't believe it. They're just doing it all the time. And it's not just one couple. It's like there's multiple people out there doing it. And they go camping with these little scooters. You know, they're not even dual sport. Like, mine is a dual sport. Like, I don't feel uncomfortable riding that off-road, and they're doing it during the rainy season. Like, it's mud everywhere. And I can't wait to move there. Oh my goodness. I want a piece of that pie, I can tell you right now. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting riding motorcycles in that particular country, because people they take a little scooter, and I think what they do is they change the sprocket so it has high torque on it, and they pull these big trailers, and they load up those trailers like a passenger bus, or they load up with hay or rice or any kind of. This one guy he had mattresses on his trailer, and he was using a motorcycle, a small scooter, to pull this, and they just transport anything and everything. Doesn't matter how big or how wide or how long. It's you don't need permits, you don't need insurance, you don't need nothing. Just don't hit anybody, right? So yeah, when in Rome, do as the Romans. And that's what I'm planning to do. Anyways, it's kind of exciting just watching these guys. They're doing it like this is happening right now. This is not like 10 or 20 years ago. This is stuff happening right now. So Cambodia is very an attractive country to go there. People are friendly. It's super safe, and it's super cheap. And if you are happy with eating the local food, living with the local population, I'm not talking about if you got $1 million, you can spend $1 million on hotels and expensive cars to rent or whatever. So I don't plan to drive cars. That's not my intention. I think motorbikes are the way to do it. You can lane split. You can go against the flow of traffic. If there's a big accident or construction, you can just get off the road and, get on with your mission. So, but yeah, we're talking 2-3 years from now. I'm just making plans and slowly getting used to this freaking 30-degree temperature. Oh my goodness. It is super, super hot. And there's no air conditioning here, which I know it's got ceiling fans and stuff. But yeah, just a quick update on motorbikes. Hope you're having a nice one. It's Saturday. And yeah, that's the news for today. So stay tuned. Till next time. This is Paul reporting live. Don't you love that? Paul reporting live. I love that. And I like the spoon, man. This is cool. Yeah. Gotta make sure I don't eat that. Talk to you later. Bye.